right. Thought I'd get started a little early today. Um, Obviously, if you're watching now, I'm being recorded anyway, so hopefully we get a buildup of participation as we move forward. Got a couple of things that that I want to. There we go. Just a little sound check there. All right. Everything looks good. Dang, our CPU is low. Everything is good, man. Drop frames 0. I could probably bring up my 5170 kilobytes per second. It's been pretty good. I've just been kind of leaving things kind of roll. Yeah, I've learned a lot in the last couple of days. I think that over time, I think the Neo is one of those things that's so special that, because there's other options right now to, as far as in the drone world, and I'm going to give you a couple of other options, and I'm going to tell you why I might do something else. Hey, Eddie, how you doing? At least I'm not talking to myself completely, Eddie, but I know I'm recorded, so I had 300-400 people that watch this replay, so it really helps. And I'm a little early today. Hey, historian, how you doing? I'm a little early today. I apologize, but I kind of wanted to get through all of my early show stuff. All my thoughts kind of slowly kind of get get organized during this first part. I know exactly what I want to chat about. I want to chat about, of course, the Avata 360 that's coming in. We're going to talk about the Pocket 4 and why Eddie's wrong about the Action 6. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. I'm a user of the Pocket 3, and I'm probably going to replace it. I don't get any traction from cameras. Nobody cares whether I use a camera or not. For me, it's all about its actual use. I mean, I actually use them every single day, and like Eddie, and then historian, of course, you're also on your channel. You're also using flying cameras, but I really appreciate your work, both you guys. Eddie's been putting up some great fall color stuff. So in the chat, make sure you give some love to Mr. Eddie Nunez. He does not have enough love. He deserves way more love than he's getting. I think some of his love is being taken away because of his Cybertruck, but to me, that would be more love right there. Guys, if I had a Cybertruck, I'd be freaking showing it off. I'd be driving it every day. It would be part of my everyday scene. So maybe someday. I've driven a Cybertruck. I know what they feel like to drive, and they are absolutely incredible. It is one of the most amazing pieces of tech. I'm a very practical person, and it's just not in my cards right now. I'm hoping the Cybertruck stays around. I hope they don't dispense with the design. Maybe they do an in-between design. I love the extreme design though, for sure. So, but anyways, so thank you guys for joining me. And hopefully you can add to the conversation, because we're of course going to talk about the Neo 2. There's no question about it. I mean, I do know a ton about the Neo 2 now. I've flown it every way you need to fly it at this point. And specifically, most of you guys, is that the new symbol for the Cybertruck? The square? That's actually a good one. They should put too bad you couldn't tilt them around. Scared because of the ban. Oh man, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to keep flying until I'm not allowed, until I can't. Oh man. Okay, but I am going to talk about if because people watch this for information about the new stuff. So for usability, just the amount of things you can do with it, that thing right there is the cat's meow. That it allows you to do pretty much everything that you need to do. And I mean, you can fly it with a controller. You can fly it with the the N3. You can fly it with the RC2. You can fly it with a car. You can fly it with a and you can fly it with green eggs and ham. You can fly it Sam I Am. But this thing it's just so useful. Now, it does have some drawbacks. I will tell you one thing that it does not do very well. Because I have crashed this thing more than one time on two different flights. Both of them were pretty weak crashes. They were not much of crashes. And as you can imagine, well, first of all, I want you to guess what its weakness is. Most of you guys should understand. If you know about batteries, if you know about prop size, if you know about power ratio, if you know about the things that the Neo 1 did really well. This one has got it's a little more hamstrung. It's not an Avata 2. There's no question about it that this is not an Avata 3. Not even close. The Avata is still way more powerful. It has way more powerful batteries, and this one has obstacle avoidance. Nope, that's not the obstacle avoidance issue. That works pretty good, believe it or not. The obstacle avoidance is actually a plus. It's better than your alternatives, but once again, it has. You can see that I've got the prop guards off of it. But removing the prop guards didn't have any effect on it. On its FPV flying at all. I'm actually excited about replacing the props. To be quite honest, these props are made to be quiet. They're not made for high performance. But the problem is if you add a fourth prop, so if these become 4 props or 5 props, 5-bladed props or 4-bladed props, I'm hoping to gain. Let's see, is anybody okay? So this is the problem. I'm just gonna come out with it. This thing has 0 ability to recover from dives. If you freaking long stop drift, it doesn't drift too bad. I mean, I see what you're saying about that. My biggest problem with this is if you come out of an extreme dive, okay? You come out of a very extreme dive, you better gun it, man. I tried to feather it on my recovery dive several times. One was I was doing a flip, and I just did my flip long. I just held the flip a little long, kind of like almost like a power loop. Nah. It's not gonna. Now, actually, if you did power loop it, it might be better, just because the fact that you're flying it around as opposed to just flipping, and you're reducing the you're reducing the power. But anyway, yeah. Hey, no problem, Bob. It's great. So first of all, you're gonna love this thing. It is so much fun. Okay. What's going to be better, and then for this type of a follow drone is should you buy the Neo? Okay, this is what I suggest you do. If you've never flown one of these before, I think you should buy the Neo 1 on sale. Go buy the Neo 1 on sale and get to love it first. Save some money because you might not like it. Learn to fly some acro with it. Fly it in its sport mode. It has the camera doesn't disappoint. I had somebody ask me about that. They said, how about the camera? I flew in, I would say, reasonably average lighting. I could put, I didn't post that image. Actually, I'm gonna find an image to show you some lighting really quick. let's see if I've got there's the video. Now let's see, let's get this one here. I'm actually going to turn this one on here. And I'm gonna show you this and just give you a little bit of, now this is what I would consider to be low light, meaning that's not it. That's not the one. That's not it. Oh, come on here. Maybe I'm not going to be able to show it to you right away. Let's see. Come on here. I've got the other one posed up, but that's not a low light shot. Let's see here. There we go. I've got it. There's Neo 2. Let's see, rates. Let's see, maiden flight. And I think it's the 7. Let's see. There we go. That's the yeah, this is the one. All right. And I can't here, I'm gonna give you this shot right here. Here you go. I'm gonna go some screen share here. Okay, so this is the shot I want to show you. Now that is what I would consider to be a low light shot. And looking at it from 4K right now, it's really decent. I mean, to me, that's low light, meaning that it's later in the day. The sun is very low on the horizon and obscured by clouds. And I thought that this one was a good place to kind of give you guys and then you can see the regular lighting next to it. So let me make this smaller so you can see a more compact version of that. Let's go down. Let's just squeeze it down, squeeze it down, squeeze it down. So, and let's see. There's some blue right there, but this is really good. There's a lot of really nice depth of field, you know, for a 1/2 inch sensor. I mean, I'm not complaining. But it's not a 1/1.3, which I think everybody hoped it would be. We all hoped it would be a 1/1.3 because this shot here improves by quite a bit. Kind of like a drone I'm going to be plugging today because I think it's got some advantages to the Neo 2. And what do you think I'm talking about? Just why is the Neo 2 gray and not blue? I don't know. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you some of that footage there. This is just standard footage, and you can see there's the red mountains in the background. Here, let me bring that up. Obviously, we're 1080p, so there's not a that's all I'm able to give you here is a little 1080p. But there's a really good contrasting shot too. So you see the mountains, and from my perspective in 4K. It's really good. I mean, sorry. Right, so let me close that one up. That's all I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm posting this video. This is my maiden flight. I don't know if I'll post it. This is the stuff from my FPV flying, and I chose one that wasn't a high resolution because you look at the colors in that. Isn't that pretty? But in regular lighting, now this is 1080 because that's what it's being sent to me in my goggles. This is goggle footage from the Goggles 3. I'm not flying with the N3s. I'm flying with the Goggles 3. And it says I'm in manual mode. So, but beautiful. The colors are vibrant. They're the way they're supposed to be. So in this video, I am going to do something right away, right here. I'm going to go up and that's not my. Is that my? Oh yeah, I'm just doing some flips in here. I'm not, I'm messing around with some rates right there. There it is, right there. You see that? That is basically just a backflip. That is a backflip. Did you see that? Watch this. I couldn't recover from it. On the other hand, when it did flip back over, I was able to take off from that location. So, guys, yeah, hey, you got to take the good with the bad. Okay, you got to take the good with the bad. So let's see. This is a roll. Let's see. Do I roll here? Nope. I know I got some rolls in here somewhere. Let's see. Let me go around. Come on here. I got rolls in this footage. I know that. There you go. And you get now. What I'm goofing around at this point is rates. Okay. So my roll rate here is 700. It needs to go faster than 700. It needs to be. I'm thinking 900. So the roll rate is 700 in that roll, and the flip rate, that rate is at 600 right now, and it needs to be quicker. So anyway, I got to fix. And then I'm at the expo is, I think it's at 0.65, and I'll probably go back to 0.55, or maybe back to 0.5. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with my rates. So I'm messing around with that. Did I do anything? Yeah. Oh, this one is just getting close. Look at that. Now you see the obstacle avoidance tells you right where the pole is. I love that. And 4x3. So and then I come back down. But I'm not doing anything too crazy in this one. But I do crash. Let's see if yeah, this one I'm just getting a little low. I'm just going to get close to stuff and just get low and reach out and touch some stuff. But anyway, I've got the dive recovery is, I don't know if I can do the dive here. Let me see. I might show you the dive. Let me show you. There's my rate video here. It'd be my first video. I think it would be this one. It'll be this. Yeah, it would be this one here. And let me just, of course, I've got to try a dive first. Okay, I'm just going to buzz around a little bit. I've never flown with these rates yet. So look at that. So I can turn inside of, I can turn inside of this space, which is really good. So I can come here and then do a drift turn pretty quick. So that's not bad. That's a pretty good. So most of you guys are wondering about that. Now, of course, I'm going to all right, I've got that feels good. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to dive this pole here. And of course I dive a little too, and then now that wasn't the crash. I think it's the second time I do it. That wasn't too bad. And then of course I think I'll go back up this one. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get a little closer. And I do have this on GyroFlow too. So that's where I should tuck it down and right there. Bam. Bam, right there. So this is now, I should have been pulling out right about there. That's what she said, right? You should have been pulling out right about there. But I'm not goosing the throttle right there. I should be, and you can see the red there. It's saying you're gonna freaking crash. And there it is. There's the obstacle sensor, and that's the last thing. That's the last thing I see before. Anyway, I just wanted to show you, that you can, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So, all right, let me get one here. I gotta get one here. I gotta get some stuff out of here. Sorry, guys. I'm there we go. I wanted to get my let's get that back up there. Anyway. So anyway, I got too many windows open. You can see that, there's room for improvement there, probably in my rates themselves. So I'm not going to blame the Neo yet. It's, here we got that, and there we go. I was trying to get that my chat out there, but So as you can see, that's my dilemma. I am going to post rates that I suggest. I do have a rate list. Let me get that out. And I'm still trying to figure out which of these specific rates are going to work best. These are all different rate examples. I do have these as well. This one's like I suggest if you're just going to change that you change to something like your medium right there. So it's like a really slight change. You don't want to do like a really fast change if you're not used to changing them for FPV. Okay, you don't want to just jump into some crazy rates. But I'm actually thinking about, you see my advanced rates right there? That's where I'm thinking I'm going right there. You see my roll, pitch, and expo max right there? That's where I think I'm going to set them next. I like advanced rates. So here are some other, like I said, I'll be posting what I think are the best for, those are my Avata rates, my FPV rates. So I've got some different ones that I'm going to mess around with. So, but I suggest that if you do change your rates, that you do them gradually. You know, you don't just like make a major change. The other thing you need to do, and I'll say it in the video, is make sure you write down your other rates. You know, you can push a reset. It will reset your rates. But it's good to write down the ones. Let's see, would 750 yaw and roll be good? This is okay for an advanced rate. I'm thinking for my let's see, for your yaw and roll, I'm thinking about throwing mine at 890 for my roll. I like a nice snappy roll, 890, almost 900. And then my yaw, you want your yaw to be, I don't know, some people like their yaw, I like it lower. So I'm thinking yaw would be about 590 or 600. Right now it's at 600. No, it's at 700. My yaw right now is at 700. My roll rate is at 700 and my pitch rate is at 600. I'm thinking I'm going to change my pitch rate to 690 and my roll rate to 890. And then I'm going to change the expo on both of them. You have to make the expo. You have to improve the expo because your rates will conflict with one another. So these are some of the expo settings with that 890, 690, 590 program. And then of course your center sensitivity, you actually drop it down. So that's, you know, just put that in replay, or you can post that and just back up to it. I'll also put them up on a video. It'll be a rate video. And I'm not worried about like, you know, giving up my rates, because everybody has a different rate threshold. I suggest you put your rates, you gradually work them up to see what they do. Especially the expo rates. So rate 666 is where the magic happens. Hey, have fun with them. You know, why not? But yeah, so yeah, I will post it. I will post them with the video. Now this next video, I'm going to show you what it's like flying with the rates I got set. So I will post the rates that I'm flying with, just to and then tell you what I don't like about them. But you can see I'm crashing. So, and my roll rate is, like I said, I think the yaw rate needs to come up, and then the roll rate needs to come up as well. I think they're too low right now. And then my expo is off. So I'm going to mess around with that and suggest some really low incremental changes to get you to the next, you know. But, you know, start out with nothing. You know, start out where they're at. Right now, though, if you roll in their stock rates, it'll be like, oh, you know, it'll be like the preset one for when you're using the joystick. So, right. Let's change gears here for a second. Let's look a little bit at here. I'm gonna put the Avata 360 up really quick because I think the Avata 360 is something a lot of us are, you know, we got some thoughts on because we're gonna, like I said, you can go all in and wait for the 360. I think some people are going to do that. You're going to pay a little higher price if they will release this in time before the ban. So the problem is you're going to have to buy it at its premium price. And this resellers know that. They know the ban is coming and they know you're going to force a buy. So I think we're going to get stuck with some really high prices on this sucker. This 360. I am really looking forward to the 360. I'm going to, the Neo's going, it's going. But the Neo 2 I might keep it. And I'll keep my little mini. I got a mini 3. I have the mini, I have the mini 5. So I don't know. The mini 5 might go bye-bye. I don't know. It is the best drone I have, you know, right now, as far as the camera drone. The Mini 5 is amazing. But my Mini 3 is so cheap. I'm into it so little money-wise, and there's no advantage of me to sell it. Now, I have one thought. If I'm going to replace the Mini 3, with what would I replace it with? And there's only one drone I would replace it with because of what it does and what it offers me in my experience with it. Okay. And it is dirt cheap right now. Okay. Let's see. I'll be great if I'm sure about the cameras on the tree. Yeah, we don't know. It's definitely breakable. Think about, guys, let's look at this really quick. Let's talk breakable right now. Okay. Talk breakable. Let's talk breakable here. I think this needs a guard. I think this needs a guard. I mean, I just talk about breakable. Okay, put the camera right there. And look at that. What's sticking out? What is sticking out? What is going to break? Okay, this is a dive. Okay, and of course, when I dove, I'm bottoming out, so I'm hitting the tail when I'm hitting, but everything's good. She survived 2 pretty hard, but this is underpowered. It's really underpowered for even though the battery's a little snappier, it's heavier, than the Neo. So, and to me, this flies like, okay, I don't know if I don't think it's totally like it. To me, it flies a lot like the first Avata. It really does. It now, obviously, it doesn't have the balance issues of the first Avata. It does roll really nice. So, yeah, if you're using this for what it's supposed to be, by the way, the selfie stuff on this thing, the hand gesture stuff, unbelievable. This thing is so cool. The hand gesture, this thing is like, it's like you feel like you have a superpower when you're flying this thing with your hand. It is way cool. This thing offers you everything. Control. We got controller control, phone control, joystick control, RC2 control, FPV RC3, goggles N3, and goggles 3. This thing does everything. So this is a do-it-all drone. This will do everything. The only thing it can't do is give you that crispy 1/1.3 inch sensor video. The 1/1.3 is so beautiful. It's such a, just a nice camera. But this one's There's no slouch in the guys in the right lighting. This is doing it, and it of course is got the bit rate. It's got a 60 frame per second bit rate, and that is where DJI is. I should have just put this on my head for the stream. This is where DJI is got this thing just totally pegged. So if you're looking for something to travel with that you don't need to muss and fuss, you just bring your phone, throw this in the bag. This thing's going with me with 3 batteries every day. It's just, it's so useful, and it's got great control range. It's got just a lot of fun things. Is it fast? Yes, it's fast. It is fast. It's fast. It is not slow. So yeah, it's good. Oh, I see, Jim. Yeah, I didn't know that you got it today. The antenna guard. Yeah, I don't know about guys. The antennas, I'm hoping, I'm praying that these don't break off. If those break off, every time they break off, you're going to have to buy that module. And that module is $60. So, but yeah, it is fast. It's fun. So Jim, yeah, I'm glad there's somebody on here that, you know, took the plunge. Yeah, it's just, there's so many neat things about this thing. If you're just an everyday user, if you're, you know, you're older, or you're not, you know, you just want a drone that can just, you can have fun with and just enjoy, this thing is, it's everything that you ever wanted. It's got very good, adequate camera footage. It's got really cool features. I mean, I'm not going to say anymore because it's got it all. It's got everything. Now, if you're on a budget and you want a little bit better camera and you want a drone that will do almost the same as that one, and you don't want to buy the Neo, this is what you need to buy. Does anybody have an idea? Let's see, camera-wise, the OG Neo or the OG Neo 2? Oh, Neo 2 by far. Both of them will do. Guys, I do have some footage that I did in ProRes. I don't know. I'll show it to you. It's better to watch it in 4K. Guys, the ProRes footage coming out of here is really good. Yeah, there's nothing. The original Neo does great with ProRes. If you get it in good lighting, you're good. You're good. Everything's good, man. Everything's sweet. Okay. The original Neo, I have zero reason to sell it. I mean, I have them both in my bag. I carry them both. So this is my current bag setup right here. Oh crap. Okay. There's these batteries just popped out, but you can see everything's in there. I got the original Neo, I got the Neo 2, I got Goggles 3, and I got the controller, the FPV controller in here. So it's and the reason why I like the camera bag is the camera bags are a little cheaper, and it allows you some flexibility, and you can reuse it. You don't have to have a drone spot for just this. You know, I do have I'm not putting the guards back on. There's no reason to have them on. I'm not saving anything. So let me get this back on here. I think oops, I'm putting that on backwards. I think you know, the camera guard goes on pretty slick. I do have, I also have ND filters for this, so I will be flying with NDs. Come on here, get on there. There, it is on. What is going? Get in there. What am I doing? Why is that not just going in there? Is it me or is it the drone? I can't see. There, snap. Snapped right on. Okay. So, I have hold on here, guys. We've got the free wells coming. So these are the Bright Day packs, and I will be flying with the Bright Day packs. I have not flown with them yet, so I will quickly switch these over. And I'll probably go with the regular NDs, but that's Bright bright day. And I could use these every day. I love the PL filters. I like the muting of the tones. It works really good with the lighting I have and the color of the stone here, the rocks. So Freewell has come out with both. So this is the all day standard pack, ND8 16 and 32s. I'll throw some links on in the description. Right there, 16. I think as a rule you should just fly with ND8 anytime you're in the day, just to protect your camera. So just to protect the lens so you don't scratch it. Low end ND filters, just to improve your ISO and everything. It's just a little bit, just a nice precaution. Let's see. Does the Neo 2 support live? Not that I know of. I don't know. Ozzy, I don't know. Thank you for showing up in here. Thank you for popping in, Ozzy. Ozzy Safa. Give him some love. Say hi. Okay. Thank you for popping in. I don't know. My guess, I have not tested that. That's actually a good question. Good question. I don't know. And sometimes you don't know. Here, let me add Ozzy in here as a standard moderator. Thank you for popping in. All right. So where are we at? We are 42 minutes. All right. Okay, we need to thank you for your question. But any of the flying questions that you have would be good. Okay, as far as cameras are concerned, it's better than the Neo. It is better. And it flies. It flies. I think it flies better than the Neo. In FPV, it does. I think so. The Neo has got some weird quirks to it. I mean, there's some people that are flying the crap out of it, but I wasn't able to do that. So I have not been able to fly the crap out of the Neo. I can fly the crap out of this one though. I have been very nice to this one, and I can definitely use the throttle more. I'm always thinking, okay, how long is my flight going to be? Am I going to get everything in? And then I get very conservative with my throttle. But if you're gonna fly hard, you need to use heavy throttle. You need to really goose that throttle, especially when you're recovering from the weight from dives and things like that. So anyway, there's those kinds of things. Just if you're going to test out your FPV skills, find a soft patch of grass so you can crash and stay inside of that. Don't go where there's any rocks, it did recover okay. I mean, it really did a good job. Once it saw that it was that I bounced, it did not like that. The sensor reacted to it. I got this flippy thing with the camera, and then it recovered quickly, and then everything was fine. And I was able to restart it remotely, meaning that I was on the other side of a field, probably 150 yards away or 100 yards away, and I was able to start it back up remotely. I did not have it in turtle mode. I don't know if it has turtle mode. I haven't looked for that. That's a good question. Jim, check to see if it has turtle mode. So yes, the antenna mod was on. Yes. Hey, Nebraska, how you doing, Courtney Cole? Hello from Nebraska. Welcome back in, because you've been here before. Thank you for popping back in. By the way, I think I have. I think I can. Here, let's gift out some memberships. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Hey, any of you guys, gifted memberships? I had some people ask me about that. I'm actually thinking about in my live streams to have a little extra, like a little extra piece of a live stream, or allow for only members and subscribers to make comments. I'm trying to not be like a butthole about anything. I just, but as far as memberships, you get some fun. I need to update my my emojis, but I can always tell. And anytime I see like a Steve emoji up there, I thank you guys, because you guys I know are members. So But anyways, let's gift out some. These are some members, and if you have not, what comes first? The Pocket 4, the Avata 360, or are you scared because of the ban? If you have not answered that poll, please answer that poll for me and be truthful. Or not. Here we go. We're not done. We've still got one more topic to talk about. And if you know me, there is one thing that I am really excited about coming out. I'm going to have a tough time whether I'm going to go 360 Avata or Pocket 4. Pocket 4. So here we go. Sending out some love to the chat stream. So just sending out some love to you guys. Just a little fun membership. Check out, you get a few extra emojis to play with, and you get the ultimate Steve emoji, probably the most coveted emoji in my list. There's also something I'm going to be talking about in a minute. This little bad boy right here. Does anybody know what emoji that is? Let's look at it. Shall we? Let's go there. We are going to go there. All right. This to me is the best bargain right now for what it gives you. You get follow functions. You get all the functions that the Neo 2 give you, but you can't fly it FPV. You can't fly it with the goggles. That's one thing you can't do with this. But you can fly it with both controllers, and you can fly it with a joystick, I believe. So, and that is the Flip. And for $349, I sold my Flip a while ago. I think I sold it for $450. If that thing goes any lower than $349, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it back. I'm going to get it again. Guys, it's a 1/1.3-inch camera. It's got prop guards. It flies really good, and it has decent range. It's not amazing range. It's decent range. I actually think the Neo 2 has better range than that. But that one's a budget Neo 2. It's a little cheaper. So if you're looking and you're thinking about it, I think this is a potential for your let me get a link for you guys. Let me drop that link in the chat. But this is the paste that in there. But this is the Flip. Let's see here. So this is the Flip right here. So if you want to check that out, but that's $349 right now. And I love, guys, I didn't dislike the Flip. The Flip folds up cool. It's got a great gimbal. It's got a great camera. You get those hard to get shots. It does have forward obstacle avoidance. So there's a lot of great things. It doesn't have the hand gesture stuff, but anyway, it's for the price. It's really good. To me, it's as good as it's probably better than the Mini 3 right now. So to get a Neo at this point, let's see what the Neo runs on sale. $150 freaking 9 Black Friday. $159. If you guys, if you can't freaking, if you're in drones, let me give you this one right here. If you're into drones right now, let's go here. It's here. So this is the Neo. 159 bones. So right there. So anyway, that is absolutely that is like killer steel deal. So let's see what you get. Let's see what the Fly More combo is. Oh, the Fly More combo is $279. Look at that. So that's batteries and controller, $279. That is another killer Black Friday deal. If you're an older person and you just want to fly something that's not going to break, that's it right there. So that's the Fly More. So let's see let's see if there's a Mini 3 for sale. I don't know if there is Mini 3. Let's see if there's a Mini 3 for sale. No, Mini 3 is not right now. 335. This is the right now. That's the Black Friday on the Mini 3. Ooh, that one comes with the screen. No, it doesn't. I thought it came with the freaking. I was hovering over the screen controller. I was like, oh my lord. But yeah, with the screen controller, it's $439, and then you might as well just get I would just get a Neo 2 at this point. But it does have a better camera than the Neo 2, and you can put ND filters on it. You can with the Neo 2. So anyway, those to me. Those are right now, but right now I think the Avata is, or not the Avata, the Neo, the original Neo is freaking, that's just amazing for a Flymore kit. $279. Look at this one, $229 without the controller. So if you have an N3 controller, there you go. That's $229 with 3 batteries. So that's so much cheaper when I bought mine. So let's see, Mini 3 crap only, Mini 3 Pro any good? No, I wouldn't buy the Mini 3 Pro. It's overpriced. It's good, but it's overpriced. I would, before I'd buy a Mini 3 Pro, I would go a lot of different ways. No. I would pony up for a Mini 5 before I'd go there. But no, if you're going to keep the price down, before I go with a Mini 3, you do have front obstacle avoidance. Get the Flip. The Flip has got front obstacle avoidance. Okay. Right there. So right here is your lowball price for the Flip right there. Let's see, Flymore. That's a controller. It is fun to fly with that controller, and I did fly that, but it's $509. And right there is where you're saving money. As far as batteries are concerned, this one you get batteries. This one, do you get batteries with that? Yeah, so there's some trade-offs with those prices. But the best Black Friday deal right now is Neo by far. $159, and it's just fun. Just fun. You can crash it, nobody cares. And so, alrighty. It is now 53 minutes into the stream. And yeah. A penny for my thoughts. Yes, if you have any pennies, I would love that. I'd love your pennies. Pennies are always good. They always help. But yeah, if you want to support the stream, you're always welcome to do that. I always take support, but I do not expect it by far. So, and you guys that are members, it's fun. It's just fun. So you guys that are members, yes, double yes for you guys, and a freaking thumbs up. And you have access to those fun emojis. And if you do not want to, of course, no, that would be a hard no. So, all right. Yeah. All right. So let's get back. Let me just pop back to this is where we're going to end today. Pocket 4. Why am I going to buy the Pocket 4? Skyrover is a Mini 4. Yes, it is. It does look tempting, and it does get you the obstacle avoidance that you want. Yes. So somebody's asking me about Mini 3. Skyrover first. But you can't, you don't have a screen controller with the Skyrover. I don't know why they didn't put a screen in the controller. I don't know why. I wish they would create some hack where you could use the DJI RC2 with the Skyrover. It would be so cool if you could do that. If there would be a hack, somebody would release a hack, or DJI would sneak one out there, and then we could hack away. So, all right. Okay, this is the secret to the Pocket 4 right here. That is the secret. Almost all of the images that you're seeing are multiple are multiple camera. Now there are two cameras, but I believe they're going to be in a that. I believe this one's real. I believe this is a real image of the new Pocket 4 camera head. It's not all that other crap that you're seeing. Even though this says X drones AI generated, I do think that it's going to be a single. I do think that for some reason, but that's, you know, I don't know how real that is. This looks pretty helpful, pretty positive. Right there, once again, you get the single. I think it's a single camera. I don't think there's going to be a dual cam. There will be two. There will be two cameras in it, but it will be inside of a single piece of glass. I do believe that there will be some glass protecting it. So that's my thought on that. And I am a buyer of the Pocket 4 way before I'm a buyer of the Action 6. And I haven't even seen a Pocket 4 yet. So what do I think is coming first? The Pocket 4, the Avata 360. It's going to be the Avata. To me, it's the Avata 360 is coming first. So the Avata 360 will be first. Let's see here. Hold on here. Oh boy. I'm just doing let's see it. I just got to punch some stuff in here. Yeah, let's see. Verify. I need to log myself in. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's see that. I'm trying to log in with. Can I use my pass key? No. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do that one. Let's see, where are we at here? I hate when I get logged out of something. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I keep doing the. Let's see. Anyway, though, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's see here. I guess I can do. I'll do that later. Right. Anyway. Okay. Not a big deal. All right. So anyway, where are we at? 58 minutes. Anyway, that's where I think that's where I think that's where I think the world is going to be. When it comes to I have no idea what's going on with that freaking thing. But we don't know for sure what's going to happen with the Pocket 4, but I think to me that's the go, the Go 4 camera. I'm just not I'm just with the Action 5, and I've got the Nano, and they overlap so much, and this one is going to give me what I would consider to be nice presentation cinematic tools, the autofocus, stuff like this. So instant autofocus where you get those are the things that I need. But for you, it might be, this is a good example, bang, we're in focus, right? That's what the Pocket does, same thing. All right. I'm gonna take off for the weekend. I appreciate you guys popping in. Let's see, no more pockets. I'm diehard 360. Yeah, I kept saying I'm a diehard. I really like the innovation of the Insta360. So I'm probably always going to go back and forth. I'm not really a fan of the Pocket, the DJI Action 5 and the 6. I really enjoyed the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. That was a great camera. I don't own it anymore, but it was a really good camera. I had to sacrifice it because I had cameras that could do the same thing. And I had to look at some other choices. I wanted to make my own decision. And, you know how that works out. So, and I have to be able to use the tool to be able to make a choice, and to make sure it's not something I might need. All right, so guys, cheers. I'm coffee drinking. Heard the Mini 5 Plus battery broadcast remote ID. I don't think I think what it does is it activates the broadcast RID. I don't know. I guess I should check. So one of the cool things is DJI is just gonna let us loose. They're saying, you know what, go fly it. We're not gonna stop you. Oh man. Yeah, X5 low light. Yes. Jim, I still have my X5. I'm not. Yeah. I am, guys. The most fun gadget as far as the camera of 2025. And Jim, you're gonna love me saying this. The X5. I love this camera. If I want to go out and just have a fun time shooting, I'm going to bring this every day. I'm going to bring this with my phone, and then I'm going to bring the Avata 2 with me. It's just fun. And then, mic up and, mic up with this is the original mic. This is original mic 2. So, and I just connect that up with my, with the Action or the X5. So a lot of fun there. And Eddie's been showing you. I mean, he's been doing a lot of his work with the X5. I mean, it just gives you so many things that you can do. So, all right. It is 1:03. Thank you very much for enjoying the stream with us. And of course, we hope very soon that we get some Avata 360 info. I'm not very keen on the X360 camera that they have, so I have no idea how that's going to be. But front-facing sensors, probably rear-facing sensors. You've got a flipping camera. You've got power. It's probably 4S. So there's so many great things that thing is. And they did release the ID for it, didn't they? The RID for that one? I thought they did. Right there. Yeah, right there. That's it right there. 14.32 volts. So yes, that is 38.6 watt hours. That's the Avata. They've got FCC approved. That's coming. So yay, Avata 360. It's coming. It's on its way. And we will fly the crap out of that, So I don't know about that thing down below that, but yeah, right there, that little bad boy right there. It is on the way. Let's see, the newcamera.com. I don't know. Do you see the QR code there? I don't know what to do with that. Close that up. Here, I'm before we take off, of course, I got to try something really quick. I'm going to see what it does. I'm going to see what that QR code does. Let's see, appears to be part of an item number associated with the C-Series 2 panel. Yeah, I don't know that. I have no idea. That QR code is not working. So I have no idea what it's doing. It says the newcamera.com. and I don't know what that is. Probably just gave myself. I probably just gave my phone a a disease. Let's see. Anyway, time to quit. All right, have a great weekend, ladies and gents. If you have not, please hit the up thumb. If you have not done that, please do. I will always appreciate that. And remember, on Tuesday of next week, we should be once again hitting the bricks on some FPV gear. Hopefully, we have something to talk about. Let's see here. I'm opening the Google app here. It sent me a notification. Oh, it's not notifying me with anything. All right. So, anyway, have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. And yeah, we might be seeing a new FPV coming soon. And it's going to be amazing. Look at that. That's just fun. That's just tech that you just want to pick up and grab and fly like right now. So cheers. Later. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. All right. At random.